Hey guys, this is Shumon34. Welcome back to another showcase video. Today I'll be showing you my custom Lego minifigures for Logan, the movie Logan. I really can't wait for this movie. It comes out today at midnight, I'm pretty sure, in the US. Yeah, this movie looks amazing. I've heard that it is really good. So I just had to make figures for it. Really proud of the way these figures came out, and yeah, pretty much it. Okay, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget to check out my Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Almost forgot that time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Can't wait to see this movie. Let's get on with the showcase video. Alright, so Wolverine / Logan. The hair was... Sorry, my throat there. I'm sick. The hair was the new Lego Superman hair, because I thought that kind of messy hair would work for him, and it does look pretty accurate to the way it is in the film. Just ignore all the noises in the background, they're really annoying. I painted it dark brown. It looks kind of black, but it is dark brown. Same thing with his beard. I used the Lego Wolverine head from 2012, because I think that looks like Hugh Jackman, so I had to paint over the beard for that, and I painted it dark brown, as you can see. And I painted a little bit of like dark gray under there, because it does have some gray patches in his beard, and that's just where it is mostly. And I painted a little red line right there just to represent like a kind of like a cut on his cheek, because he does have a lot of cuts in the film, like everywhere he goes, because he's always getting like attacked and stuff. But yeah, the torso is just a regular dark tan torso that I found, and I painted over the printing with my own custom Lego, not custom Lego, my own custom dark tan paint. And I painted the black undershirt with the skin revealed and the 2 silver dots as to represent some buttons. And I painted the white on the edge because it does have like a white shirt underneath. I don't remember, but yeah. And I painted the pockets on the jackets black, and I painted the same dark tan color in it to represent pockets, and I painted some silver dots right there. And I painted some lines right here. Probably can see this with my thumb. I painted some lines right there to represent kind of like the flaps on the jacket, and I painted some silver dots there to represent buttons. Nothing on the back. Nothing on the arms, no changes. The hands were some regular flesh hands. I took a paper clip and I cut it up, which was pretty painful, because every time I cut it, like snapped my fingers. But yeah, that's off topic. And I glued it onto the hands after a couple processes. And I sanded it down, like right here on each side, to represent it coming out of the hands. And I sanded it, at the very top, too, to make it kind of as accurate to the claws as I can. Because, I just don't like Lego's claws. I'm, like, holding onto it, because you can't hold on to anything else. But, yeah. And, speaking of that, I had to scrap some hands because of these stupid claws getting the glue inside the hand so you can't hold anything. But yeah, now you can hold stuff. Okay, so, off topic. I used some dark blue legs, and I painted the belt part of the legs, black. And I painted a silver belt buckle there. And I painted some dark brown shoes that go all the way around on the legs. Yeah. I think I missed a spot on the back. I'll paint that later. But yeah, pretty much it for Logan. And now moving on to X-23. Alright, so X-23. Now the hair was just like this regular hair with like this regular girl hair with like the hair coming back and like the hair over the shoulder that I painted my own brown. I used a Lego Ray head from The Force Awakens because I couldn't find like a right head. And she uses, I just like the way she looks with the glasses, so I just took a Ray head, with a disappointed face, and I painted on the glasses, like, with, like, the blue and the pink. But if you take off the hair, there is the other side, but it just doesn't work that well. She doesn't seem very happy in the film, very joyful, so I'm just gonna keep it on this side. But yeah, the torso was a regular dark blue torso that I painted over with my own dark blue, and I painted some light, I just took off her whole head. I painted some light gray to represent the shirt underneath. I painted the rainbow and the horse. I'm so proud of how that came out. because I had this one picture of the torso with like the rainbow and the horse in that exact position, and it turned out just the way I wanted. It's like amazing, couldn't have been better. And I painted the silver dots for like buttons and stuff. I didn't do anything to the dark blue arms besides these little buttons on the back. Nothing on the back, just dark blue in my own paint. The hands, I painted little blood splatters based off the trailer. This hand is accurate to the trailer, but she doesn't show her other hand like mostly, so I just had to paint my own blood design. So, but yeah, and I didn't make her claws because I'm sure she's gonna pop up in another film, so I don't know. I just wanted to do a blood splatter because I thought it looked really cool, and I tried it out. And plus, Logan has his own claws, so I just needed him to be unique since this is his last film. But yeah. And on the belt part of the legs, which I'm gonna get to, I painted some white for like the shirt underneath the like gray shirt. It's weird, but yeah. Now the legs. There were some. I based this off of the Moose Figs, his Carrie Kelly minifigure for The Dark Knight Returns. You should really check him out. He's an amazing customizer. Just put the head back on. I used some light blue legs, and I sanded them all the way down to like this little bit. And I sanded some short, dark brown legs, and I glued those feet onto those legs. This leg is a little messed up, but I just don't want to fix it because I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, because this is what the Moose Fig did for his Carrie Kelly. Sorry, just voice crack. Because I did it because now she can move her legs. I think I did pretty good for her first time, just a little messed up on this leg, but I think I did pretty good because the regular Lego short legs can't move. But yeah, I think I did pretty good, and I think it looks really good. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and now moving on to Charles Xavier. Alright, so Charles Xavier in his own little wheelchair that I had to hold up with a Lego piece. Rambling. Okay, so the head was the smiley Gandalf head, because it has nothing on the back. Well, it had nothing on the back. Because Gandalf was smiling. I painted the beard on my own gray, and I painted the central part of the beard, like around the mouth, white, because he does have that part white on his beard. And I painted the eyebrows a much lighter gray. And I painted the whole, like, hair on the back, because he does have a little bit of hair, like, on the very back of his head. But yeah. I'm just gonna get to the wheelchair so I can do the minifigure later. I painted the whole wheelchair part, besides the handles right here. And, this part right here, besides the wheels and stuff. I painted all that silver. And I painted this part black, just right beside the seat. Because, just for some extra detail. Yeah, and I don't have anything to hold them up yet, so I just have this, regular Lego piece, but, yeah. And I painted the inside of these little wheels on the front silver, just cause, and, yeah, just get that over with. And now, he can stand. Boom. Charles Xavier is standing. I got a dark brown torso with some dark brown arms and hands. No changes to those. Dark brown torso, I painted my own dark brown. And I painted some dark blue right here for his undershirt. And I painted this a darker blue, just to represent like the kind of like the collar on the shirt, with some white dots to represent the buttons on the collar. And I painted some white right here, just to represent the white undershirt, and some skin on top of that. And I did some black lines, as you might not be able to see. I think they turned out a lot better than Logan's black lines for like the collar, like the, I don't know, that part of the coat on this figure. But yeah, those black lines, really proud of how those came out. No changes to the back, just the Lego printing. And some dark brown legs. Then I painted on some light, like just regular brown, not light brown, but like regular brown shoes on there. Because his shoes are brown, but just a little bit lighter. And I don't know if he has a belt or not, but it's just like completely covered up in the film because he's in his wheelchair. So I didn't do anything for a belt. But yeah, it's pretty much for Charles Xavier. Pretty much it for Charles Xavier. It's pretty basic. But yeah, now moving on to, I forgot his name, Donald Pierce. Alright, so Donald Pierce. Now, this guy, I read the X-Men Apocalypse comics, and this guy was pretty, he's like a robot, in the comics, but he only has this like metal hand. So yeah, I don't know why the heck I said that, but I chose this hair because in some scenes he has like kind of like neat messed up hair. So I thought I really wanted to use this hair too. So I thought that this hair would be pretty cool. It's like the Lego dog trainer hair from the new series of minifigures. The head is the Lego Obi-Wan head, the new one, and I painted the eyebrows and the beard the same color as the hair, and I did the same thing on the back with like the angry expression, but I'm not showing it. Yeah, and I didn't choose to paint his glasses because it doesn't seem like he's gonna have them on like most of the film. The torso was a Lego black torso. That I painted the skin and the necklace detail onto. Oh yeah, and I painted the little black square onto the bottom of his head for like the tattoo that he has in the movie on his neck. And I painted some silver dots on his chest for like his buttons. Same thing on the torso, Capes for Minifig's torso, painted my own color, close enough to the arms I could get. I painted the slits and the buttons on each side, and the arms are just some regular dark tan arms, regular flesh hand, regular black hand with some silver details painted on, with like a skin color thumb, because he has that. It's weird. I was considering sanding a bit of the hand to make it look a little bit more robot, but I don't know. I just didn't really like the idea that much, because I wouldn't be able to like grasp things that well. The legs were just some regular black legs. I painted the humongous belt buckle on in silver. I didn't paint the actual belt besides that because it's just gonna be covered up by a trench coat anyway. And I painted some black boots because I couldn't find any pictures of his boots in the movie, so I just painted some black boots because he has black legs. I thought that would work. I think that's what he would have in the movie, but if it's not accurate, then I'll just change it and show you guys an update video, but that's what I have, for his boots, because I really want to get this figured out. But yeah, really looking forward to this guy in the movie. He seems like a pretty interesting villain. I've always wanted to use this hair. Yes. It's kind of nerding out. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Donald Pierce, and let's conclude this showcase video. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for my custom Lego Logan figures. I'm really proud of the way these figures came out, and I just can't wait for the movie. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to check out my Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget to check out my Instagram too. Oh my god, I keep on forgetting. But yeah, really proud of the way these figures came out, especially X-23's legs for a first timer. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys later.